we haven't even started.
Yeah.
We haven't even started. This is what's so amazing. So one is, when I say we haven't even started, so what I'm talking about there is the big cycle. My 14-year cycle, my 54, 68, 82, 96, 2010, 2024, which is still 3 weeks away. That's the beginning. That's the beginning of the middle part of the S-curve, right? That's where we go from, 10% adoption to, and we're at 11 now, to 90. It's going to be an unbelievable decade. I mean, unbelievable. So much fun. So it doesn't mean it won't be without volatility. It's going to be fun. So that's the first thing.
That's the first thing. There has been a recent rise in optimism among options traders who think Bitcoin will hit $50,000 by January. The expected acceptance of a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund, or ETF, is fueling this positive mood. This event is expected to greatly accelerate Bitcoin's rise. As one of the first companies to try this, Fidelity Investments wants to start its spot Bitcoin ETF, or FBTC. It is now on the DTC's active and pre-launch list. This means that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions might approve it soon, making Fidelity a leader in the U.S. race for the first Bitcoin ETF. Fidelity's Director of Global Macro, Jurian Timmer, has a very optimistic view of Bitcoin. He thinks its value could reach more than $1 billion by 2038. In a deep conversation, Mark Yusko talked about how the world of digital assets is entering a new and exciting era that is just getting started. The focus was on a major 14-year cycle that included important years like 1954, 1968, 1982, 1996, 2010, and will end in 2024. This cycle is a key point in the adoption curve because it goes from a lowly 10 adoption rate to a crazy 90 adoption rate. The discussion also brought up the fact that we are still in the middle of crypto summer, a time when prices are slowly going up rather than constantly going up. Now we'll watch the movie, where Mark Yusko talks about a lot of reasons to be bullish on Bitcoin and why the bull run next year is bound to happen. Please click the like button, subscribe, and leave a message below as you watch. Have fun with the movie. Thought we were still in crypto summer. Crypto summer isn't a straight line. This has been talked about since June. Crypto summer is casually drift. I understand we've been saying since June that we were going to the low. To your credit, you were more sure than I was. I understand, but what I mean is that it's just how things work. And Tim Peterson's model is the model, right? Take a look at Tim's plan to figure out how much the network is worth. Then ask yourself, if we're below the value, who's buying? There are investors who buy things for less than they're worth, and we were going to creep. It's been this, oh God, so beautiful. As it heads toward the low 50s, there will be a beautiful movement. But then fair value will double and people will say, no, that's not how it works. Yes, because even with the difficulty change, the miners still need to be paid. This means that the fair value will double, and next June will be the start of crypto's fall. Things start to go crazy at that point, and next Thanksgiving is going to be crazy. Thanksgiving is just getting started because I can't even think how crazy it will be. The king will be crowned on January 8th the following year. Yesterday was both Elvis's and my son's 13th birthday. Today is also the day that the king will be crowned and BlackRock will be accepted. 2 bills on the first day. Easy on the first day. And remember, we went from 10,000 Bitcoin to 59,000 Bitcoin with 10 billion flowing into GBT. I may be wrong about that. There could be only 3 bills, but at least 30 bills are coming in those first months. And that's the point, right? Bitcoin is, and I'll say it is, digital gold. Then we are about 20 of the way there when it comes to the value of gold in money. The amount of gold in central bank vaults and other things like that. That being said, if that's what it turns into, can it be something else? There's big B Bitcoin, little b Bitcoin, the network which has some value, especially as a settlement layer, and then there's the token, which I think could and should be this digital gold. But is it also going to be a way to buy things? Not really. We don't carry around gold coins. The gold coins are kept in a vault and we make this fiat money so that we can trade goods and services. In that case, volatility will be about the same as gold's, which isn't very high. There's some difference between 0 and 100, but not that much. And the people who use it as money will start to hoard it, just like gold investors do. Some people say it will go up to infinity because the dollar is going to 0, but I think we only have 4 more X. That's great, but it's not the moon or 1,000X like some people think. Some experts in crypto think that Bitcoin, after another move to the higher, it might turn its uptrend around. Justin Bennett, one of the analysts, told his 110,600 fans on the social media site X that Bitcoin might have one more leg up before it starts to go down again. The analyst chose a chart that shows Bitcoin is trading in a big ascending channel on the daily chart right now. The pattern's horizontal support is at about $48,000. As an end goal for this leg, I'm still looking at Bitcoin at $46,000 to $48,000. I think we get a good fix from there. $30,000 is now a number that you have to keep. Based on the trader's chart, it looks like he thinks Bitcoin will drop below $38,000 once he reaches his upside goal. Mark Yusko also stuck to his stance that no one owns Bitcoin, and he explains why he thinks this. Let's watch the film again and hear what he has to say. Bitcoin is owned by no one. There are only 8 billion people in the world who actually own Bitcoin. Number is very, very, very small. Part of the reason is that 3 billion people don't always have power, so they won't own it. 3 billion more people don't have a bank account. Take a look at that. There are 3 billion people in the world who don't have bank accounts. This means they can't buy things. There are many reasons for this. You wouldn't believe how many people have never even heard of Bitcoin, right? Some people have no idea what it is. And when you get to the 100 million or 150 million that they actually do, it's a very, very small part. Even those, right, a lot of them are like, I'm not sure I believe it. I'm not sure if it's an asset for an organization. It doesn't seem real to me. It might be a Ponzi scheme after all. It might still be a rug. As soon as the ETF comes out, and well-known companies like BlackRock and Fidelity are present, it will no longer be important. Based on my own opinion, I believe this story to be somewhat false. It was a royal. Okay, now Qatar is saying, oh, we should change all of our $500 million. That might have been what they said. It seems unlikely to me, but they might have said it. It could have been a joke. They're not going to do that, though. Would they do 10, Tar? No. Could they do 20 in theory? Every company should listen to Michael Saylor. He says, if you have this asset that is losing value, your cash just sitting there, are you doing a disservice to your shareholders? I'm going to do that, but I have a no. I just will too. In light of this, I don't think Bitcoin should ever be all of your investments. Not, but it might make sense to have a part that lowers prices instead of raising them. That's not my point, though. Even when he did it and it worked, it didn't work. And now it does work. Not everyone else did it, right? There are a lot of reasons why some people didn't issue shares and buy Bitcoin. It could be that they were afraid or didn't think it was wise to do so. There will be a few changes, though. As this item becomes more popular, one, there will be less because remember, that instability is just not knowing what will happen in the future. That is what instability means. There is no risk with T-bills, so they don't change value. People always get paid on time, and you will too in 91 days. And it's not likely to ever not happen. It's possible that never is too strong, but there's no doubt about that. So there isn't any change. For example, Michael, I met someone today who said, oh no, maybe you said that. This shows how volatile Amazon stock is. This is what I said. No, you said that, that's right. However, I did meet someone who said, I don't buy much on Amazon. I am not sure if it is really what. Over the years, Bitcoin has been compared to gold more than once. At first, Bitcoin was looked at as a safe haven like gold. Now, experts are comparing the two investments to see if Bitcoin's features make it exponential gold. The Sharpe ratio of Bitcoin has been similar to that of gold and other well-known asset types in the market over the past 5 years up until November. The Sharpe ratio is the difference between the return on investment and the return on a risk-free investment divided by the standard deviation of the investment. The Sharpe ratio, in simple words, adjusts the performance for the extra risk that investors are willing to take on an asset. Affluent investor Jurian Timmer says that over the past 5 years, Bitcoin has had a stronger relationship with the SOP 500A14 than gold over the years. The link between Bitcoin and US stocks has weakened and is now weaker than that of most other asset groups. The link between Bitcoin and the CP 500 has dropped from 40 to 25 in the last year. Some people, like Timur, say that Bitcoin is more volatile than most other assets. However, volatility works both ways, and Bitcoin purchases have their own unique risk-reward class. Institutional investors are still putting money into Bitcoin funds, just like they have for the past 10 years. A report from CoinShare says that as of December 4th, $132.8 million have come in each week. What do you think the price of Bitcoin will be in 2024? Can we get to $60,000 before the end of the year? Tell us what you think will happen in the comments part below. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and notify me. Thank you for watching. Hey, people who like Savvy Finance. Thank you so much for being the heart of Savvy Finance. We are very grateful for your help, which has been like air in our sails. Buckle up because we have a deal that only you can get. Ever wish you could be a part of the action? We're giving you a great chance to own a piece of the money that our YouTube station might make in the future. You are being asked to be a part of our story, not just an investment. You will be a part of the growth of Savvy Finance when you invest. There is no other way to put it. There are no cheesy lines, just a real call to start this trip together. There's more though. If you decide to accept it, your job is to become a Savvy ambassador. Feel free to share our films on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, among other places. Your shares make us more visible, which could lead to more views and more money from YouTube. The catch is this: more people watch our videos, we won't just be making more money. By teaching people useful things about money, we would be making a real difference. Here's the cherry on top. If you invest, you'll be able to join our special Savvy Finance Discord channel. You can talk to Savvy Finance here, share ideas with other users, and be the first to know about cool new things. To set up your Gigastar account, click on the link below. In the text below, you can also find a link to my giving page. Prepare your Gigastar account and read over the details of the offer. Then let's start this exciting journey together. Thank you to the amazing Savvy Group for being the key to our success. Your journey is my journey, and we're making waves together. Thank you.